everyone. Welcome to Linda's Thrifty Life. Happy Christmas Eve. I am so excited. It has gotten warm here in Georgia, so I've ended up in my little pink short sleeve muumuu and trying to do the wrapping and packing and all of that for tomorrow. I'm just really excited. Before I get started on a few things I have to show you, I want to thank all of you so much for your kind words about my daughter and her wedding and my brother and his passing. And I really appreciate it. And I've already realized that that I was meant to share that story about my brother. A few people have already reached out to me that it has been a lot, and there's so many that have similar circumstances and alcoholism in their family, and we need to be able to talk about it and have compassion about it. So thank you all so much. I know you're all great people, and I just thank you. And I hope you enjoyed the little tour of my crazy trees. And the only tree I didn't put up this year, I know, don't you think 4 is enough, Linda, was the kitchen tree. I just didn't get it up this year. I just seem to run out of time. So, such is life. So today, I ended up going to 2 stores that I just think I would have sworn I wouldn't go to on Christmas Eve. And they were Walmart and Dollar Tree. So I had to go back to Walmart. My mom bought a watch the other day and it wouldn't work. I had bought those 2 nightgowns for Scout, and she already had the Anna one, so I took it back, and we're just giving her the Elsa one, and a couple of other things that I needed to pick up, some dessert for tomorrow. So the Dollar Tree was right across the street from it, and I thought, well, I'll just run in there. I have that really cute Frozen 2 stocking for Scout, and I need something that I can just not worry about that if I give it to Tiger, if it comes back or not. There was not a stocking in that store. There were barely any bags. I mean, it was like, whoa, what happened? It's like the locusts descended on Dollar Tree and just wiped it out. Now, this wasn't the big one. This was the middle-sized one. And I was like, well, okay, then I'll just put it all in a bag for him, or I'll give him a stocking that I make sure he gives back to me. So, but of course, while I was there, I had to walk through this store, and I found a couple of new things, or new to me. I have seen several people haul these bags, and I finally found them. They are so pretty. They're really soft. I just love the swirl, and it's got the pink and the white and the gold, and then it has this real pretty blue and white and gold. So I got one each of those. Let's see what they're like inside. Watch this one not even unzip. Oh, it did. It's got kind of a foamy feel to it, like this material is foam backed, but they're pretty. I'm a sucker for makeup bags. That's another thing. Cute bags. I did see a couple of stickers, and I thought, well, I want to start working on some Valentine's, either pocket letters or Memorex cards or something. And so I picked these up. I thought these were real cute, and these are going to be, would help if it was not upside down. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen these and hauled these, and I'm sure there'll be more stuff coming out, but I went ahead and picked those up. And then the only other thing I saw was this. I love this dog pattern. Now, it reminds me of the cat pattern that is absolutely my favorite, only this is the dog. And I know several of you are in love with this. And so this is that little notebooky thing, and it's not very sturdy, but I was thinking I could take this and maybe make something with it. So we'll have to see. And I'll share that with you if it works. And then the only other thing I saw was this. Look at this. I love this mask. They had all sorts of really cool masks in the Mardi Gras section. And I was like, whoa. But I just got the pink one. I just think it's really pretty for $1. So I left there and I went over to Walmart and I was prepared to stand in line, and I just cruised right up to customer service, returned my items, and went shopping. And I found a bourbon pecan pound cake for the adults' dessert. I'm sure there's not really much bourbon in it, but it sounds good. And I picked up some creamer and a few other little things that Mom and I needed. And then I also found for Scout, and I had been meaning to do this and I just totally had skipped my mind. This week has been so crazy. But she is getting an art easel for Christmas from her parents. They don't do Santa Claus. They do, and this is their choice. My kids had Santa growing up, but they have decided not to do Santa Claus, and the kids know that Santa is, I hope there's no children in the room. This is not a video for children. And the kids still believe, but they know that he's a magical person, just like a lot of other characters out there. But they still, like they leave cookies for Santa, and they do all the traditions, but they are aware that the gifts come from their parents. And my children and a lot of children of their generation just seem to think that that's a better way to do it. So I respect that. But anyway, back to Scout and her and her art easel. So they have this apple barrel matte acrylic quick drying easy cleanup paint, and they're 50 cents a little bottle. So you just can't beat that, So I got her a blue, a princess purple, I'll have to read these to her, a sunny day yellow, a blueberry frost, Kelly green. They were kind of out of any good green, but that's good bright green. She can paint trees and flowers and stuff. A bright red, a brown, because if you do trees or stuff or buildings, sometimes you need a brown. And, of course, a pink polish. So this was like this was $4 worth of paint. I mean, that's so cute. She'll enjoy it. And I got her some little, some brushes and things from the Dollar Tree, a set of brushes. So she really enjoys painting, and we are encouraging her artistic side. So that was really the only kind of Christmas thing I got. But I wanted to share with you something that I'm doing for Christmas for my grandchildren. My daughter has made it very clear that she does not want a lot of stuff. So I have taken the Barbie case, opened up all the clothes that I gathered and so many of you sent me, and I've opened them up and put them in the Barbie case. I did add a Barbie, you have to have a new Barbie if you get a Barbie case, and a couple of other of the little things with the like kitchen stuff. I left all that in there. So that's her big gift from Grandma. And Tiger's getting some books and a Beyblade, and I don't know. He's hard to get for. I've contributed money to an electric guitar he's going to get. He's very musical and he's very interested in. He's always been interested in learning to do music. But I want to do something special for them that is just for them from Grandma. So I decided to make them little gift cards. So here is a good for one pizza with Grandma. These are Tigers. Good for one taco dinner or Mexican food dinner with Grandma. These are things they love, obviously. Good for one movie with Grandma. Good for one game night date with Grandma. I know that looks like poker, doesn't it? Woo. But he's starting to learn to play cards and he likes that. And good for a trip to buy one book with Grandma. And Scouts are almost the same. The pizza, only it says Grammy, so they'll know whose is who. And the Mexican food, and the movie, and then this is where we change. Good for one spend the night with Grammy, and good for one art session date with Grammy. So that's 5 each, and I will give those to them. And I really think it's neat. Then they can, I will explain to them that it can't be just spur of the moment. We have to plan these things. But we will plan them when they decide they want to do one of these dates with me. And I'll get to spend some special time with them. They may want to do the pizza or the taco dates together. We may do that as a family. Or they may want to do them individually. But I'll let them decide. And this way, I get to spend some special time with my grandchildren, and they get to have experiences and time with me and not just stuff, as my daughter says. Not just stuff, Mom. So she says, your giving heart, you give too much. So I'm trying to be better about not just giving them just little things. It's so easy to buy, especially for Scout, because she's so cute and she likes all those girly things, and I do too, and I've had to be careful. So I wanted to share that idea with you, and it just came to me today, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to plan some stuff, but it was harder to think of stuff for Tiger. Most of them were easy, but I'd like to do an event with him, but I'm not really sure. But I know he loves books, and that would be a great date to go to the bookstore and buy him a book. So before I leave, I want to share the last of my friend mail. And this was from Janay, and it was to Annie Bell. And Janay makes collars. And I told you that she was going to make Annie a collar. Look at that. It's so cute. Let me see if I can get away. Oh, it's so hard to see the color. But it's like little pink and green circles. And it is adorable with a little bell. So, I'm going to try to put that on her. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to try to put that on her. But Janay also makes the greatest cat toys. And she has really, really good catnip. And she sent Annie a toy one time, and Annie does not play very much. She is, she's my odd kitty. I told you she doesn't like boxes. She doesn't like paper. She doesn't play much. She's just, I don't know what happened to her before I got her, but she's just an odd little girl. But she loved that toy with the catnip in it. So Janay made another one, only look what she said she did. She rubbed this on Harold, and Harold is her rat. So I am dying to see what Annie does when I take this out of the bag. If she goes, what's a rat? Because I don't know that she knows anything. So, but if you are ever interested, Janay makes these cat collars, dog collars, and they are just beautiful, and she is just a very talented lady. So that, my friends, I think is everything. I've got most of my gifts wrapped. Actually, I'm sticking things in a bag. My back is killing me today. Just too much all week. Just pushing too hard. So some tissue paper and in a bag is good enough. And nobody really minds. They're all real happy for it. Just to be together. And I talked to Sarah today, and her dad is coming over, and so we're just going to have a really relaxed, loving day with family, opening some gifts, some food, a meal together, just some talk, and just a lot of love. So I wish that for all of you also. I wish for you great joy, great peace, and I send you my best wishes for a very Merry Christmas. I'll see you in a few days. Bye, everyone. Merry Christmas.